and welcome back to Total Body Sweat Sesh. Today is lower body strength. Now the setup is a little similar. You're gonna recognize it, okay? But before we go ahead and dive into that, let's get into our warm-up and I will explain to you what you can expect for today's workout. Go ahead and join me. We're gonna squat. Bring that knee up. Now remember, chest stays up, core is engaged, weights in the heels. Remember to go as low as you can. This is just a warm-up, so I don't want you to go all the way down. Parallel to the ground with your thighs is good enough, or if that's still too much, take it down just a little bit and make that range of motion a little bit less, okay? Keep going for me. I'm going to tell you about today's workout. We have 4 rounds, 2 moves each round, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We repeat each round 3 times. So it's going to fly by, okay? You are going to have breaks between each round, so don't worry about that. Now, like always, I will show you the move, then I will give modifications. If there are ways to advance it, I will definitely tell you how to advance it, okay? 3, 2, 1, step it wide for me right here. Toes are forward, side to side. Now here's again, something with this. Make sure that your chest is up, you're hinging at your hips. If it's too much to go down low, make sure that you are just taking that range of motion and lessening it. Make sure that your toes stay forward. Don't let them round. Don't let them roll. Don't let your knees cave in or wobble out. All right, hinge at that hip for me. All right, so you're almost there, almost there, almost there. We'll have some lunge twists coming up. Now, there are some single leg moves in this workout, okay? 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, lunge and twist over that front leg. Repeat for me, all right? Now again, there are single leg moves in this workout, particularly in round 3. What I want you to make sure is that if you need a chair, if you need something for support, a wall, couch, whatever it may be, go ahead and get that or move closer to that. But remember that while you're using it, you're not using it to help you complete the move 100%. It's there for stability. You're not placing a ton of weight on it, okay? But make sure that it is something that is stable so that it doesn't move on you. Additionally, we will have moves that are done on the ground. So have a mat, have a towel, have something that has a little grip to it so that as we're doing the moves, you have some stability, but you also have some protection. All right? We're going to a hip opener in 3, 2, 1, up and out. There we go. Simple as that. You can bring it in and out just a little bit more if you want that, all right? There you go. Make sure that your core is in tight and make sure that as you're rotating, you're not taking your whole body with it, okay? It's not about your torso, it's about your hip, all right? In 3, 2, 1, relax, all right. Round 1. You have a bit of break here, so move around for me, grab some water. Move 1 is a lunge, switch, and then a hop, okay? You have 3 lunge switches. Now for this one, you're gonna stay low. All right, it's like a narrow squat. All you're gonna do is lunge back, in, back, in, back. When you get to your 3rd one, hop up and land, back in, and then repeat, all right? Don't worry, I will give modification. I will give more form cues. Then we have low skis. So you guys actually just did this move in your Tabata, okay? So again, for that one, narrow squat, side, side, all right? Now remember, I will give you modifications. I will talk you through everything, okay? We are going real soon, all right? 3, 2, 1, right here, join me. 1, stay in. 2, 3, hop. Now keep going. I'm gonna show some form of modification. Modification, you're gonna lessen that squat, okay, that we are holding as we're doing this, okay? And you're just gonna touch back and up, okay? And for the hop, you're just gonna take the hop out all together, okay? You're almost there. 3, 2, 1, relax. We have low skis. Come on, get ready with me. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Right here, right here. There we are. Now, modification. If this is way too much, that's okay. You're gonna stay low, side step. Right here, okay? Stay low though, that's how you're still gonna get the work. If you need to come up just a little bit, feel free to come up just a little bit. But if you are modifying, here's a key thing that I want you to make sure. Abs are engaged, and as you step, the weight is in your heel, all right? Not in your toes, okay? Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Relax. We're going back to that lunge, all right? 3, hop on the third. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. There we go. Stay here with me. Stay here with me. Hop down. Now, keep going. If you want to advance the move, all right? If you want to advance it, all you're going to do is switch that lunge and a hop the whole time, okay? Keep going for me. Some more form. Remember, that knee hovers. It never touches the ground, all right? You stay here. 90-90, chest is up, core is in tight. Go ahead and relax 10 seconds. We're going back to those low skis, all right? You're doing good. This is round 1. You're doing awesome. Come on, get down low for me. 2, 1, here we go. Hop, hop. There you go. There you go. How low can you get? How low can you get? It's not necessarily about how far can you get, but can you stay low? All right? There you go. Stay here. To advance this move, you're just gonna go faster, okay? Stay low, you're almost there. Less than 10. Keep going, keep pushing for me, okay? You're doing so good. Then we have 1 more of each, okay? 3, 2, 1, 10 seconds. We're going to that lunge switch hop, all right? Last time, you're doing so good. 3, 2, 1, come on down. Step, step. On your third, hold, hop, down. There you go. Remember, if you're modifying, you're taking that hop out, okay? 90-90, advance. You're doing a switch lunge the whole time. You're hopping with it, okay? Keep going, keep going. Almost there. Less than 5. Stay here, don't quit early. 2, 1, awesome job. Low skis, then round 1 is done. You're doing so good. Are you ready? We go in 3, 2, 1. Right here, right here. Stay with me. So good, so good. Look at you go. Look at you go. You're crushing this first round. Stay low. Modification. You're low. You're just sidestepping. Weight is in the heels, remember. Weight's in the heels. Keep everything here tight. Keep your core engaged. You're doing so good. 3, 2, 1, relax. Round 1 is done, guys. Round 1 is done. Round 2, I'm gonna go ahead and show you. It is a plank walk in, and then we have triple bear. So we are gonna be down in this position for quite some time, okay? So I want you to make sure that if you need to, pull back, go into a child's pose, stretch out your shoulders real quick, all right? Here we go. I'm gonna show you. Keep moving around, keep grabbing some water, okay? You're coming into that high plank. What you're gonna do is you're gonna walk into that bear, knees underneath your hips, your hands stand underneath your shoulders, your gaze is straight, core is in tight, and you're gonna walk it back out. All right here. There you go. Walk it back out. For our next one, the triple bear, you're in that bear position. Here we are. All right? You got less than 10. Go on, come down for me, okay? You got this. Plank walk in. We go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go. Now, if you need to modify, you're going to start down here. Modified position. All right? All I want you to do is come up and down. That's all I want you to do to modify for this move, okay? You're going to engage your core. All right? Draw it all in. It might seem like it's gonna be easy, but after you do it for a while and you keep your abs tight, I promise you're gonna feel it where I want you to feel it, okay? Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Triple bear. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. You're gonna lift up just a couple of inches. I will show modification after showing it full out. Up. Go 1, 2, 3. Knees don't touch. Modification. Side, center, side, step. Now here's the thing. Make sure that your back is completely flat, okay? Don't let it round up. Don't let it arch down. Keep everything flat. Keep everything in tight. You're doing so good for me, okay? I promise. Keep going. You have less than 10. Less than 10. Advance, you're just gonna make it faster, okay? 2, 1, 10 seconds. Plank walk-in is coming up, all right? Now remember, hands underneath your shoulders, they do not move. Your gaze is 3 to 5 inches in front. Core is in tight, okay? Come on down. We go in 3, 2, 1, walking in. You're walking into where your knees get underneath your hips. They are just a couple of inches above the ground, okay? Now, if you want to advance this move, you're gonna hop into that bear position and hop back out to that plank, okay? Keep going for me. Draw in your core. Is your belly button drawn back? Are you creating tension in your abs? That's what I want you to do right now. Create that tension. Modification, remember, you're modified, popping up, modified. 3, 2, 1, relax. Triple bear, all right? You're doing so good. Side, center, side. 3, 2, 1, here we go. If this is too much on your wrist, go to that fist. Go to that fist, okay? If that is still too much, I want you coming down here to a low forearm plank, and you're gonna tap out, all right? If that's too much, come on down, okay? Modification, you're stepping it all out, all right? You're doing so good. 3, 2, 1, relax. One more of each, okay? Plank walking, hands underneath your shoulders. We go in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Walk it in for me, walk it in. So good, make sure you're not bringing your knees up here, all right? Right underneath your hips. Now, for those modifying, something I want you to make sure is that you're keeping your abs drawn in. Here's the tricky part with those modifying. Typically, you'll release your abs as you're doing this. So if you start to feel your low back flaring on, engage your core. I don't want your low back to help you get up, okay? Let your abs stabilize you. Let them help control that movement. 2, 1, relax, guys. Triple bear one more time. Triple bear one more time. Then you have a break. All right. 3, 2, 1, up. Here we go. Here we go. Remember, if it's too much on your wrist, you're going to that fist. If that's too much, you're going to that low forearm plank, and you're sidestepping everything out, okay? If you are modifying, you're in the bear. Step, 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 okay? Slow it down. All right. Keep going for me. If you need to modify more than that for the bear, you can either A, just hold the bear, or B, you can do what you're doing with the plank, up and down. All right. 3, 2, 1, relax. 50 seconds, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and show you round 3. This is where our single leg comes into play, okay? The first round, I will tell you when to switch. Then the second and third, we're gonna focus on just one leg, okay? We have single leg, RDL, bent knee, weights in your heels, all right? You're gonna feel your foot try to get that balance, okay? You're bringing the other leg up. Now, where you go with your hands is completely up to you. I kind of changed mine up. You're coming down. All right, chest is over the ground as you do it, okay? Everything's in tight. We're hinging at your hips, okay? We have 10 seconds. I'll go through that more. Then we have a squat tap. So you start narrow, tap down. All right, 3, 2, 1, single leg. Here we go. Here we go. Keep going. Hinge at your hip. Weights in your heels, modification. I will show you here. We're gonna switch here soon, okay? Then I will show. You're just tapping your foot instead of lifting it up, okay? Your chest is going over the floor. Abs are engaged. Low back is protected. 3, 2, 1, switch. Now for modification, like I said, a couple of things. You can either kick, and as you get here, tap down, and then come in and tap, or you can reach back and come in, okay? That's okay to do. 3, 2, 1, relax. Squat, tap, all right? Here we go. We go in 3, I'm starting out wide. 2, 1, down, up. Now we stay low, we never stand in this, okay? Now here's something if you need to modify. Step, step, lower. Step, step. All right. Now, if you're like, I don't need to modify, but I can't get that low, that's okay. If you need to be just right here, then stay right here, but stay low for me, okay? 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Now, we're focusing just on one leg. We will not switch this time, okay? One leg. Slight bend in that leg. Draw in your abs. Chest will go over. 3, 2, 1. Go. Now, I'm going to talk through a couple things. Keep going for me, okay? Let me show you from the side what I'm looking for. I want you to hinge at those hips, okay? Slight bend in that knee As you're doing this movement, you're going until your chest is parallel to the ground, okay? Now, here's some things to help. Focus on something on the floor in front of you, okay? When you're shifting your gaze around a lot in these single moves, that's gonna throw off your balance, okay? Focus on something the whole time. 3, 2, 1, squat tap. You're doing so good. Start narrow. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. There we go. You're doing so good. You're doing so good. Stay low for me. Never stand. Never stand. There we go. Remember, listen to your body, okay? If right here is where you can go, then stay there. If you need to, here, step, step, lower, step, step. But you are not standing up, all right? Make sure that your core is engaged and your chest is up. When you're out here and you're going down, weights in your heels, squeeze your glutes as you come up, okay? 3, 2, 1. Get ready. We have the other leg, okay? Other leg. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now, I bring my hand down. You do not have to do that, okay? Some people, they like to be out here. Gives them a little bit more balance. Some people like to be right here. It's completely up to you. Now remember, modification, you can tap back and tap in, or you can go full extension, then tap. All right, it's up to you, okay? Do what works best for you. If you feel like your foot is wobbling, that's okay. It's trying to help figure out what it needs to do to help you better balance. 3, 2, 1, squat taps. Last time, then you guys get a break. You're so close to being done. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Look at you. Guys, this is almost the end of round 3. Okay, then you're going into round 4, and then you're done. How does that feel? How does that feel? You're so close. Don't quit on me now, okay? Don't quit on me. Challenge yourself though, okay? Always challenge yourself, okay? If something feels too easy, go a little bit harder, go a little faster, go a little deeper, hold it for a little bit longer. Relax. You have 50 seconds. All right. Round 4, last round. We're on the ground the whole time. So this would be the time to grab your mat, to grab your towel, whatever it is you're gonna use, okay? The first one we have is a glute kickback, okay? So you're coming down, hands will be underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Make sure that you're not arching your back at any point in time, okay? And you're not rounding it. Keep your abs in tight. Everything is engaged. All right? What you're gonna do is you're gonna flex a foot, okay? And you're gonna kick up. All right. First round, we're gonna alternate. Second round, we'll focus on just one leg. Third round, we'll focus on the other. Then we have a glute bridge pulse, all right? 3, 2, 1, come on down with me, ready? Alternate legs, heel goes up. Now, something I wanna make sure, keep going for me, I'm gonna talk through form. One thing I wanna make sure that you're doing, make sure as you lift up, you're going to hip height or just a little bit below, okay? You're not kicking like way up there, okay? I don't want you to engage your low back to lift that leg, okay? I want the glute to be the one that's focusing on the work here. Another thing, as you lift, sometimes our bodies will shift sides because they're looking for, go ahead and relax. Come on down, glute bridge, because your body's trying to compensate, right? So when that happens, I want you to focus on squaring your hips. Glute bridge, 3, 2, 1, you're coming up, you're holding at the top, all right? Right here, and then what I want you to do is lower slightly, lift. Lower slightly, lift. All right, you're not lowering that much. Stay here. Squeeze your glutes the whole time. Everything, your core is tight, all right? Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Weights in your heels, weights in your heels. This is gonna engage your hammies a little bit more too, okay? You're gonna feel it in your quads a little bit. Squeeze your glutes. 3, 2, 1, relax. Flip it over, okay? I'm gonna talk through that shifting motion, okay? 3, 2, 1, one leg this time, just one leg, focus on one leg, all right? When you bring that leg back in, don't let the knee touch the ground, just hover it, okay? And then push it back up. There you go, you're bringing that heel to the sky, heel to the sky. Abs are in, no arch in that low back. Make sure that the leaning doesn't happen, okay? For this, square your hips to the ground. That just means rotate them so that they are straight on, okay? They're not You know, you're not having your chest rotated or anything like that. Your abdomen is straight to the ground. All right, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Glute bridge pulse, all right? You're doing so good. Weights in your heels, 3, 2, 1. Lift up. When you get to the top, hold it for just a second, then lower just a little, back up. All right, it's a small lower. All right, and you're squeezing your glutes the whole time, okay? Your core is in tight, your abs are drawn in. Now, if you want to advance the move, you can either cross one leg up and do it single leg or have it straight out, okay? Now, if you need it easier, bring your heels in closer to your glutes, okay? 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Last time with those kickbacks. All right, other leg. Then guys, guess what? You are done after this. Here we go. One leg. Now squeeze at the top of that move, all right? Make sure that you are engaging your abs here. Help them to keep you straight towards the ground with those hips. You might feel your other glute kick on. That's normal. That means you are working hard to make sure your hips are staying straight. So your glute, your opposite glute, is trying to help stabilize your hips too, okay? So that's normal if you feel that. When you're kicking back, squeeze at the top of that move, okay? Slowly lower. Don't let gravity win. In 3, 2, 1. Guys, last thing right here. We have that glute bridge pulse, all right? Now, make sure, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come up. Make sure that as you guys are coming up, let me show you from a better angle. As you guys are coming up, make sure that you're not trying to excessively arch your back. I feel like my voice changes like this. All right. But make sure that as you're doing this, you're going up to where you have a straight line. You know, your spine's in a neutral position. You're lowering ever so slightly, pushing up and squeezing. You're squeezing your glutes all the time, okay? You are almost there. For 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Stay right here. We're actually going to stretch down here. I hope this was a nice little chill workout. Not go crazy. You know, you got to focus in on lower body. The rounds seem very short. You got some good work in, some real focus. Go ahead and cross one leg up for me. What I want you to do is you're gonna wrap in and grab that thigh and pull it as close as you can. Now, if you're like, I can't do that. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. You can easily just stay right here and walk your foot in as close to your glute as you can, and you can push it towards you a little bit, okay? What I'm looking for is we're gonna work on a muscle in your glute. It's called the piriformis, okay? I like to call it the little nugget. This also stretches out more than just that, but this will target that a little bit too. But that little nugget can give us some hip issues if it's too tight, okay? So I wanna make sure we're working on that. 3, 2, 1, relax down. You're gonna place and you're gonna switch. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Good job. Guys, tomorrow you have a rest day. You actually have 2 rest days in a row. How does that feel? Try to make sure that these are active rest days. And what I mean by that is make sure that you are trying your best. Go ahead and relax. Go ahead and relax. What I want you to do, you're gonna let one leg come straight out. You're gonna bring the other one straight over, okay? Bring your arms. Try and keep this shoulder, the one of the leg that's flipped over, try and keep that on the ground if possible, okay? Now, what I mean by active rest days. Sometimes when we have rest days, those rest days can either make or break our desire to get back into our workouts, okay? 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. You're gonna switch. Sometimes when people have these rest days, they will they'll kind of really, really relax. And then when it comes back to getting into everything, they've kind of lost the desire to. Maybe during these rest days, they ate a little too much of, the goodies, the sweets and everything, which is fine. You can have those things in moderation. I don't want you guys to ever feel like you have to restrict yourself. But it's important that even on those rest days that you're doing something to stay active for at least just 30 minutes. 15, 30 minutes, okay? Go ahead and come back up. I want you to go ahead and grab your knees. You're gonna pull them in. Just hold here. You can rock side to side if you want. But you wanna make sure that you're doing something 15, 30 minutes just to stay active. You can go on a walk, clean your house, do the mobility class that I have, the program that I have up here. Just do something, do some stretches, go swimming, whatever it may be, just be active, okay? That'll definitely help keep your body not warm, okay? Not I'm like stuttering. Go ahead and relax. Not that it's going to keep it, come up for me. Not that it's going to keep it like in this, you know, how when you work out, you're going to consistently burn calories from that for a few hours or even a day later, depending on what type of workout you did. But it's going to help your body and those muscles still be working so that you're not risking coming back into your program and, you know, DOMs or anything like that. So try and make sure that you are keeping those rest days an active rest day where you're still doing something 15, 30 minutes, okay? Other than that, thank you for being here. Thank you for hopping in this workout with me. I hope you had fun. I hope it was a nice change of pace from the Tabata you just did, and that it was a nice, good, kind of slow pace. I don't know. I feel like, yes, we did quick switch, but it wasn't like intense. Maybe I'm not making sense. Anyways, I hope you had fun, and I cannot wait to see you back here for our last week, guys, our last and final week together. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you at our next workout together. Have a great day.